Hello and welcome back to this channel. Actually, earlier I got this request from a subscriber on how to go about recreating this particular sleeve. So when I looked at the sleeve carefully, I saw it to be something technical. And as you know me, I love recreating things that are technical, things that are a little bit complicating, things that will crack your brain, things that are creative. So I said, someone else might be interested in it, so why not recreate it? So boom, I'm going to do that right now. So stay tuned if you are also interested in knowing how to go about manipulating your fabric to get the same result. And take note of this that I really do not have the right fabric at the moment to recreate this, but I'm just going to lay hand on any fabric at all as long as I give you the idea on how to go about recreating this thing. So let's move right into the video. To start with, I have my sleeve here. So do well to adjust yours. Then I also have a band. This band is just the same length as the sleeves. You can see now. So you should make it to cover the upper part of the sleeve like this. And it is by 3.5 inches. So I also have a strap. I got it on a white material. So if you don't want a multicolor, you can leave this particular one. But to create this, you need just a strap. The reason why I choose the white is because we have white inside this particular material design. So that's why I'm going for the white. And I have my black because it also has something to do with what we have here. Then I also make straps from the same material with my sleeve. So you can see now, all these straps, you can just take it as long as possible. I don't really know how many inches it will take for this particular project, but the width of the strap, after folding it and stitching it, you should stitch it by 0.75. And if you don't want yours to be as bold as what we're going to do now, you can still take 0.5, but I wanted it to be a little bit bold. That's why I went for 0.25. So if you don't know how to fold your strap and stitch it, so this is just what you're going to do. For instance, I have here with me a piece of material. Let me just quickly illustrate. See now, all you need to do is just fold it like this. You can fold it up to 1 inch like this. And then using your tape measure, you mark out 0.75, or if your machine is calibrated, you can use the calibration on the machine to stitch by 0.75. And if you're a beginner, do well to use your chalk to mark 0.75 while stitching along that side. When you are done, you trim it off and then push it inside out. Then go ahead and iron it flat. Now, in ironing it, what you need to know is you can see that you hardly identify back or front because I actually pushed the seam allowance. Look at it carefully. Look at where the seam allowance is. This is where I stitch. So I make sure that it stays at the side so that when you turn to this other side, it gives you a neat result. And when you turn to this other side, you still have a neat look. So let us proceed. Now to start working on it, I'm going to make use of this piece first. I'm going to work on this piece. You can see it with me that I have already stirred it. Do well to stir it because anything that you want to work on, you really need to make it a little bit sturdy. So that's why I stirred it. So what I'm going to do now is to actually divide it into two. Like I'm going to mark it, dividing it into two, just like this. Okay, after getting the midpoint, so I'm marking 1 inch on both ends because that's where I want to start the design. The 1 inch is going to be as a seam allowance. Okay. So after the 1 inch, I'm going to match up the strap like this. You can see now, I'm matching up this strap first. Then followed by this other strap. Then I'm going to pick this first one here. You see where this midpoint is, the line. I'm going to bend it from this point. Can you see that? So after bending it like this, I'll go ahead to bend it to this other side again, like this. And now you can see what we have there. Okay, so let me go ahead and iron it down so that it's going to take shape. I hope you are following what we are doing here. So guys, after ironing it down, you can see what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch it down on the machine now. Then I can now cut this part out. All right. So this is what I'm going to do actually on all parts. So this particular white fabric, I'm going to cut it to the size of this material all around. Then I'll take it to the machine and stitch it down. So let's move over to the machine and start working on it. So guys, I'm going to start stitching right away. Now after placing it like this, I'm going to just run the stitch on it. Okay, when I'm done, I'll still repeat the same thing. I have it here. I'll make it closer to this one. Then I stitch. Like I said, if you cannot do it neatly this way, make sure you take the other way around by ironing everything and fixing everything in place before you start stitching. So guys, at this point, I'm going to go over and iron everything that I have done flat. Then I will move over to this upper part. So let's do that on the ironing table. Okay guys, so when I'm done ironing, you can see how everything is flat and nice. So let's move over to the second part. We'll still follow the same process as the first one. Okay guys, so this is what we have. I'm going to go over to the ironing table and iron it down now. When I'm done, I will show you what to do in finishing the whole thing. So let's go there together. So guys, you can testify to it that this is amazingly beautiful. Like, it is extremely beautiful. Okay, so to proceed, I have another strap here. So this strap is what I'm going to use in finishing the down part of it. Then I also had a lining. You know, to make your work neat and professional, you need a lining fabric. Actually, you not leave this like this on the fabric of your clients or on his outfit. So you really need to finish it up with the lining. So if you like this video already, why not give it a thumbs up? Do you have any design that has been disturbing you for a long time and you wish to know how to go about making such design? Why not join us in our WhatsApp group? As you leave that the picture of what you want to create or recreate in that group, then we are going to do it for you. So after trimming it up, this is what I have. I have precisely what I had. You are not done yet. If you are to attach it like this on the fabric, you may get disappointed somehow, because if you open it up like this, you can see this place is open. And I will not encourage you using any hemming gum or any gum of any sort, because that is not always durable on a fabric. Even if it is a permanent gum, it is not always durable. So if you attach it like this, it's going to give you issues at the end of it. So what we're going to do is just to go ahead and stitch on it again. So we're going to stitch in a ditch around this area, just like this. And when I'm done, we're going to proceed in attaching the sleeves. So let's do that on the machine. And we will do the finishing at once on the machine. So I'm going to do the stitches now. I'm done stitching on it, and you cannot see any stitches on this side. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on this other side. Then I'll now couple the cloth. So guys, you can see how hot it looks. And if you notice the stitches here, it is not just straight, it is zigzag, so that I can hide all those stitches, especially the one that appears here on the white fabric. I can hide it right inside. So when you're doing it, use discernment to do whatever you are doing when it comes to fashion designing. Like, you really need to be creative. So now at this point, I'm going to flip it over like this, and here it is. So I'm going to stitch it by half of an inch. You can see now, after stitching it, this is what it looks like. I simply put it like this, put the fabric, the lining fabric underneath, and I stitch it by half of an inch. So after stitching it, this is what I have. It's looking so amazing. And look at the lining fabric here. Can you see this? This is really amazing. So I'm going to go over and iron it now. When I'm done ironing it, I'm going to finish it up. So at this point, I'm picking up my piece of fabric like this. I'm placing my piece of fabric here, this particular one like this. And I'm going to stitch it like this here. Half of an inch also, remember. So afterward, I'll flip it over like this. And I'm going to fold it up to cover half of an inch here. See now? Like so. Then I'll top stitch. guys, at the end of the day, this is what we got. You can testify to it that this is an amazing one. Do you like the results, what you have seen? So the next thing to do is just to go ahead and finish it up with a good ironing. So if you like this design already, do well to give me a thumbs up in this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So thank you guys for staying tuned. From me now, it's bye-bye for now. See you in my next video. Bye.